Ladies and gentlemen, this is UX and this is Insane Young Americans Don't Know Anything, where the channel Flacas Talks. Yeah, I guess this is one of those videos. How Americans don't know geography, Americans don't know history, and whatever. People go to the basically anyone on pedestrians basically and ask questions. To me, feels like this cannot be all true, right? I guess they pick and choose one of the most stupidest one, right? Because look, lots of history things I understand, right? I mean, in this YouTube age, when we are constantly on YouTube, it's understandable how we know history. But let's be honest, right? When we didn't care about YouTube or anything before that, people didn't even know their own history, right? It was hard. I mean, if you don't pay attention in your school, you don't know much of history. So historical question, understandable. But general knowledge, when people don't have general knowledge, like simplistic general, I'm like, can this be even true? How are there this many stupid people? Well, let's go this one.
Do you know when the U.S. was founded?
No.
Take a guess. Around.
Understandable, man. Like I said, history is just...
Probably like, I don't know, like 1901?
Yes, very good.
It is?
It was close around there, but I'll give it to you. Who fought in the Civil War?
close.
I don't know.
Close by centuries. Like I said, history is one thing. I mean, today, people are watching like, oh, I watch Oversimplify, I watch History Matters, this and that, I watch this channel. That. Yeah, you know shit now, right? Maybe somebody who likes history, just okay, you know history, but people who didn't care about history in school and don't watch much of YouTube or any historical or any animated channels like this, it's not far-fetched to think that they don't know the date when the US was founded or something, like when what specific things are, right? Because if you didn't do good in school, you won't remember the dates. So history I can let go of if it's not the obvious history, like who Americans fought for independence. If you don't know that, that's a bit too much, even if you don't know history, right? If you don't know that's the British, I mean, that's just too much. So, but yeah.
You know how many continents there are?
No.
How many states make up the United States?
How many states make? Dude, I know this.
You know this.
I do.
Man, it's
That's
a
crazy.
good
I don't
round
wanna do
number.
this to the-
Say a number. Say a number.
I don't know.
No, you do know this. You
You
do
caught me
know
on the wrong
this.
time.
Do you know who the president is right now?
I don't get that. See, when it comes to states, right? US has like, even if you get it wrong, you can still give the ballpark like 50, 51, 52. You can just say that it will be close to, right? It's a round number 50. You can remember that, right? I don't know how people don't know that. People, it's not like, oh, is it 20? Is it 50? Is it 30? No, it's 50. You should at least know that, like 50, 100 in that way. It's very easy to remember. If your country has like 23 states or 76 states or whatever, that is hard thing, right? But it's around 50. You can say that. At best, you'll be off by 1 or 2 states.
Joe Biden,
Do you know who the vice president is right now?
the black lady.
See, he's Indian.
What was the question? How many states in the United States?
Yeah.
It's 29, I guess.
29?
I guess. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. You know how many states make up the United States?
50.
He was Indian and he said 29 states. There are 29, okay, there are 28 states in India, but that, it fluctuated 1 or 2 up and down because of, inclusion of, certain places that were not states, but they became state and then they didn't become state. So right now it's 28, but 29, I guess he's thinking of India, not United States, but yeah.
D?
You know what the capital is?
Of.
United
Oh,
States?
fuck you, that's not possible.
Oh, is there a capital in the U.S.?
Who fought in
What?
the Civil War?
The Civil War? Wasn't it? What's his name? Kennedy? Kennedy's.
Yeah, Kennedy against who?
I don't.
Do you know what the capital of the United States is?
Okay, I don't get this question. How the fuck you don't know your own capital? I mean, if any other country understandable, how the fuck you don't know your own capital? Right? All the movies, all the TV shows, it's like USA is one of the most, focused on place ever. Everybody watches US movies and TV show. Hell, most people around the world would know what is US capital. It's Washington DC. How the fuck you don't know that?
No.
You know what 3
come on.
times 3 times 3 is?
No.
Yes, you do, man. Take a guess.
Can I think about it?
Yeah, go ahead. How many make up 1 dozen?
How many makeup one dozen? How many what?
Like-
Oh God, did he just say I don't know? Oh my God, how do you not know 3 by 3 by? Oh. This is ridiculous, man. How hard it is, right? He even got long enough length of buffer time there. It's how hard is it to just do that? 3 by 3 9, 9 by 3 27. How hard is that? Look, here's what I think. If you can't do the basic mathematics, that is the basic as basic can get. If you can't do the basic mathematics like that, I think your country is too rich for you to be that level of stupid. Because if you can have any type of creativity, ingenuity, right? You have to know basic maths. If you don't know that level of basic maths, that just tells me you don't have creative mind. You basically see something as a pattern. You basically adapt that, and that's your work now. Doesn't matter where you work now. You just get taught from somebody just as a routine. You just do that, and that's your life now. You're living fine apparently. Because if that's your life, if you can't even do that kind of basic math, your country is way too rich, and I guess because of that you can survive. Because that's just ridiculous. How can you not do that? How many makeup one dozen? I'm guessing she's not gonna get that right as well. What is happening?
How many eggs are in 1 dozen?
10.
How long is 1 decade?
10, 12.
1 decade.
Oh, fuck you.
No idea.
Do you know who the president
No,
was
that's
before
just
Trump?
how. Really?
No.
Who's the president of the United States?
Biden?
Who's the vice president?
I do not know. I do not.
The current vice president.
Yeah, it's understandable
I know
somewhat.
who it is, but I can't get his name.
Do you know what 3 times
He's
3
the-
times 3 is? No, you know it. You know it.
Is it 9? No. Is it? No.
You tell me.
3 times. Dude, you got me doing math and I'm second like.
What country is Mount Rushmore in?
I can't get that. How can you not just follow? Just do 3 by 3, and then what the result comes, do another 3. How hard is that? For God's sake.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
He's a foreigner. No way he's
Nah,
American.
that's not right.
You're close.
If you don't know where Mount Rushmore is, then you're not from this country. Then you're not from United States. Let's be honest. I get it when sometimes people say these are all foreigners. First of all, you can't know that. You don't know if they are foreigners or not. But understand where you're coming from. If you can get these basic answers right, I mean, if you grew up in this country all these years, then you would have heard that Mount Rushmore is from this fucking country, from United States. If you're standing in United States and you don't know, oh, where is Mount Rushmore for? Come on, man.
Tokyo?
Yes. Do you know what year the U.S. was established?
18 something? No.
17 something.
Yes. What year did the U.S. gain their independence? What year was the U.S. founded? Let's say.
Oh man, I don't even know.
Around when? Take a guess.
It ends with a 72.
What's the first 2?
1472?
Yes. How many are in 1 dozen?
How many are in one? How many what?
Are in a dozen. Let's say eggs.
10?
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
3 times 3. 9?
Yes. How many states make up the United States of America?
Oh my god, I don't know actually. I don't know, 16?
How many?
I don't know, 16, 13?
16 or 13, you're close.
No,
Right in the middle.
somewhere. 14? No, 15.
Yes. Do you know who the president was before Trump?
Obama. It's not me.
It's your man's. Do you know who the president was before Trump?
Of course not. I don't really look into presidents. I truly do not feed into or listen to presidents at all. I'm a spiritual person, so I'm really on my own path, but I am trying to better humanity though.
What is this for?
Yeah,
TikTok?
yeah. I'm
Nice.
almost at 500,000.
Oh, awesome. Good job.
Thanks. I'm starting the YouTube today too.
Look, man, if you're gonna say that I don't know who the president was, you should stop talking there. You shouldn't give a whole lecture of how you're trying to better the humanity with all the bullshit. Just all right, yeah. Ignorance can be sometimes bliss, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, sure, but I understand when people tell me that these are not all American citizens, they're, tourists or something. I understand that because lots of this answer, how can you not get that right? Alright. Right, people, that was insane. That's a small word for this. Young Americans don't know anything. Yeah. Look, let's just say, right, I'm not a Republican conservative, but when they say like all these young people, all this, left-wing, hippies, they don't want to do any work or they don't want to do anything and just, make money and just spend it. I understand. After watching this, I understand. Like, if you can't get even this right, you're living in way too rich of a condition. That condition allows you to be this level of stupid and still you can survive. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Right, if you like my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.